After a 10-year-long wait, one of isekai's most popular anime is finally getting a sequel. So, Gate stood as one of the foundations of isekai in 2015 because of its unique take that bridged the gap between the modern world and a fantasy one. So, the series is based on the light novel by Takumi Yunai, although Season 2 isn't based on the one we are all familiar with. Rather, Season 2, or Gate 2, will adapt the second novel in Takumi Yunai's collection. This new one will involve a new cast of characters who are more central to the Marine Force rather than the self-defense force as seen in the first season. The narrative is expected to track more of the relationships between the government and the residents of the Gate while conducting investigative research. The new Gate season, or Part 2, will be titled Gate 2 Tides of Conflict, and this time, an American journalist is kidnapped in the region's troubled seas. So then an elite Japanese unit embark on a rescue mission beyond the Gate. So this sounds like a similar premise to the first novel, except this one will focus on a different branch in the army. So although we didn't get a more in-depth look at the actual animation, we did, however, get a visual image in more of an art form, which has a focus on the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, which is the naval branch of the Japan Self-Defense Forces. And over here we see Tokushima Haijime, who is a chief petty officer, Edajima Goro, who is the captain of this unit, then Primera Luna Avion, who is a princess of Tinai. So Tinai is a kingdom within the area inside the Gate known as the Avion Sea, which is one of many islands located in this area. So this kingdom used to rule over the entire Avian Sea, however that isn't the case anymore, although everyone sees Princess Primera as the symbol of the old empire. Then over here we have Odette Nebula, who is a guardian and a close friend to the princess. And then finally we have Shura Arch, who is the captain of a pirate ship. And all of these characters here will be the main cast of the next season. So although we didn't get to see the actual animation or anime art, Ashi, which are the producers of the sequel, announced that the production team is currently working on a teaser visual and animation to be unveiled in the coming year. So that means that we will only be getting a trailer and visual image next year, and which would also mean the production of the series itself is only happening now or is still in the early stages. So with this information, we might be able to narrow the release period down. So anime typically takes 1 to 2 years to produce an anime series with 12 episodes. And they stated that we will be getting a trailer next year. And typically the time period between the trailer and a release date is roughly 4 to 8 months, which put the next sequel either in late 2026 or early 2027. So the project is being picked up by Studio M2, the same creatives behind Pluto, and will be directed by Toru Takahashi. The script will be handled by Tatsuhiko Urahata, who worked on the original first season of Gate, and the new character designer is Shigeru Fujita. So it's been a long time in the making, but Gate 2 Tides of Conflict is looking to make a splash in the isekai genre once again, and hopefully this time we won't see a sudden end to the anime.